Julie Bragg. Tawana Brawley now lives on the outskirts of Central Virginia, but you may remember her story first made national headlines in the 80s when she lied about a group of men gang raping her.
Now she's paying back hundreds of thousands of dollars in a defamation suit. Tracy Sears spoke to the defamed man's attorney, who says he'll drop the suit under one condition. Tracy?
That's right. Gary Bolnick says the only thing his client has wanted for 25 years is an apology for Brawley to admit this brutal crime never happened. While that apology never came, a check for $3,000 recently did. A Surrey County judge ruled that the wages be garnished from Brawley's paycheck until she's paid the man she accused of raping her $431,000.
My name is Tawana Brawley.
It was in 1987 that 15-year-old Tawana Brawley accused a gang of white men of abducting, raping, and covering her with feces. Her story sparked national outrage and gained the support of Reverend Al Sharpton and other civil rights leaders. But in 1988, a grand jury concluded Brawley's story was a hoax. 10 years later, Steven Pagones, one of the men accused in Brawley's story, won a defamation lawsuit against Brawley and 3 of her advisors, including Sharpton.
You know, he was an innocent man who was dragged through the mud, being accused of these horribly heinous acts.
Pagones' attorney Gary Bolnick tells CBS 6 that Sharpton and 2 others paid back their debt, totaling more than $350,000. But Brawley disappeared. It wasn't until this past January that she was discovered living right here in Virginia and working at a Richmond nursing home.
Well, it's gratifying. You know, it's not, obviously it's not about the money. It's not a lot of money in the total scheme of things. But it's very gratifying that she finally paid something, and hopefully we will get a lot more of it paid.
We tried reaching Brawley, who now goes by the name Gutierrez, but the people inside did not come to the door. 2 others who later came to the home also refused to speak to us. While Pagones' attorney says Brawley will likely be paying off her debt for the rest of her life, he says a simple apology would erase it all. Now, Brawley can appeal the judge's decision every 6 months if she chooses to do so. Pagones' attorney tells us that Brawley was terminated from her job as a nurse at the Laurels of Bon Air back in June. He says he is not sure where her money will come from now. Julie?
Thank you, Trace.